Hello everybody, and welcome back. We're back with a little more vintage. Apologies for the cancellation of the stream on Monday. Got some news at work. Nothing super crazy, but really needed to take some time to kind of evaluate some things. So I do apologize for the short notice cancellation on Monday. But we are back, and we are back with vintage. Tonight we're playing some PO. Why? Because who doesn't love drawing cards? No, seriously, who? I will fight you. You're wrong. I will fight you. So tonight we're here to draw a whole bunch of cards, do a whole bunch of dirtily nonsense. PO was the deck that really had me fall in love with vintage. So I figured I could play more Esper tonight. I think Esper's very good. I've kind of beat that to death on the channel. But I do think that PO is in a really good spot right now. Dress Down is a fantastic Magic card in the metagame at this moment. I just think that this is a great place to be, and we're going to live that life. So I ripped somebody's prelim list. This was fifth place prelim list. And one thing I didn't notice until after I ripped it was the 2 copies of Mystic Remora in the sideboard. Fish is a card I'm a huge fan of. Love this card to pieces. So I was actually pretty hyped when I accidentally found it in the list. So that's pretty cool. We're going to see some fish action tonight, I'm sure. Opposition Agent, again, card very good. Just good. So, a lot of cool stuff going on in this list. Pretty excited to see how it pans out. I will say it is strange to me that we are on Sphinx in the sideboard, not Sphinx main. But we can definitely squeeze it in there if we need it. There is a sideboard basic plains, which is something I felt has been missing from a lot of these lists for a long time. Having another basic of the second color is pretty huge. Tabernacle, Pithy Needle, Soul Guide Lantern, extra Fluster, Hurkyl's Recall, 2 Force Negations, 2 more Plows, and a Fragmentize. But realistically, this PO list is pretty stock. This is Sagaless PO, or Justin PO, as I've heard it called on occasion. But yeah, this is just kind of more traditional, circa 4 or 5 years ago PO deck. So, that's PO. I'm Adam, and let's get into this. I am excited to play some PO tonight and draw some cards and probably do something pretty cool. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic evening so far, and a fantastic week. Mine has been pretty okay, all things considered. Hello. Okay. We have won the die roll. I will play first. I'm gonna mull this. We could scroll for Ancestral here, but that's like turn 2 Ancestral. Yeah, we're just gonna mull this. This also doesn't really do the thing. This is probably okay, actually. Hold up. Land Mox top. Hold up Fluster. Yeah, this is fine. Done. I do need to find a white source for this Lavinia. Land, Mox, top, pass. We'll hold Fluster. Opponent is mulled to 5, so opponent is fairly likely a Bizarre deck. Or something unfair and whatever. Oh, their Workshop. Okay, that's the other one, I guess. Mox Pearl, okay. Nettle Cyst is probably fine. Sure. That's not that quick of a clock, and they only have 1 other mana. Okay. So, go with Island, Plow, Tundra? This Fluster basically doesn't do anything. Okay. There's a Lavinia. There's a Saga, sure. That's fine. I'm not interested in trading off here. I know the top two. I want to see if I want to sequence these any differently. Soul Ring, you say? Soul Ring lets us PO. Okay. Top. Spin. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do some tinker things. We're going to go and find ourselves a Bolus of Citadel. We already have the top in play. Yup. Mm-hmm. Get Citadel. Play Ruby. Cool. Alright, so workshops. Cut Fluster. I'm going to cut Mental Misstep. Fragmentize. Rickles Recall. Force of Negations. Sphinx is better than Citadel by a lot. Plains. Plow. Plow. Okay. Things I want to get out of my deck. I need to make 4 cuts. Balance good, dress down good. Probably cut Probe. I can ship 1 top. I don't hate this Teferi because this Teferi is an answer to something like a Chalice or a Trinisphere or what have you. But it's not at its most optimal here. So there's all this. Need to make 2 cuts. Narset does very little in this matchup other than being blue and drawing an extra card or something. Let's go ahead and cut that. No, we gotta cut 1 more. Thinking. I'm gonna keep the Yawgmoth's Will. In case, 10 Arms is watching. I'm keeping the Yawgmoth's Will in, even though I don't want to. What else do I not want? I'm gonna cut Merchant Scroll. Scroll just seems kind of slow and clunky in this particular situation, where a Trinisphere or something could happen. I mean, it's close, but no. Okay. This I don't hate. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna ship the balance, I think. Thorn of Amethyst. Resolves. Okay. Noted. Basic Island go. Okay, so opponent is on Saga Plan. The Circles is going to be pretty savage. That's a little more annoying, but okay. Cast my Soul Ring here. Tracks. Yep. Upkeep, sure. What do you got, friend? Okay. Play Mox. Play Tundra. Say go. If I get wasted again, we're in like pretty rough shape. I can't take too many hits from this. I really need to find a third land. Best land would be Tolarian Academy. Oh, they're not making Cage. Okay, so I can't tinker for Sphinx. Sure. That's annoying, but I guess. What are we doing, buddy? Double Null Rod effect here, one of which doesn't get swept up by Hercules, kind of sucks. That is actually awful. That makes Tolarian Academy a far less appealing draw. Okay. That's a PO. Opponent just has all of the hate. Yuck. So we gotta try to figure out how we're... God damn it. I don't want to play this game anymore. Alright, I'm gonna get Citadel back in here in the play. Yeah, we're gonna get Citadel back into the play and just try to turbo. We just want busted hands. Easy key. I love this for me. Sapphire. Lavinia. This should slow down what they can do quite a lot. They can't do any serious damage with Thorns and Spheres on one. Workshop, sure. Manifold Key, yes. Fire off Ancestral. PO for 2. Play this. Play this. I could PO again? Maybe we can do better. Citadel. Mystical. Opponent has conceded the game. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, so first wins on the board. Love that for us. So good. Let's keep this train rolling. For anyone curious, this is another glass of that white port that I bought a while back. I have not been drinking it as much as I thought I would, but it's actually delightful. Alright. Again, hopefully everyone's having a fantastic evening so far. A lot of ways you could choose to spend your Wednesday evening. I'm grateful that you have chosen to hang out with me. For anyone joining late, we are playing some Esper PO without Urza's Saga. Which, I'm a big fan of this deck. Like I said in the beginning of the video, PO is the deck that really got me hooked on Vintage as a format. Drawing all of the cards is definitely my kind of lifestyle. Alright. Power 9 already has 2 trophies, and this league has only been up for 8 days. And then E Principe being an absolute lunatic. Ten Arms, hello and welcome. Appreciate you. You're late to the party. I made a whole comment in sideboarding during our last match that I was not cutting Yawgmoth's Will just for you. It didn't matter, but we didn't cut it. Our opponent was pretty keen on conceding to Bolas' Citadel and play cast spells. So, for anyone who was watching and was curious what the plan was with that last Citadel there, Mystical Tutor was going to go get Time Walk. I believe that. Denarms, I believe that absolutely. Not that I've ever had any conversations with Yawgmoth directly, but I know that you definitely approve of this decision. And I'm sure that if we're obeying Yawgmoth's will, Yawgmoth is also behind this idea. In our case, obeying Yawgmoth's will means sacking a bunch of things to Bolas the Citadel, then recasting Bolas the Citadel and all of those things from our graveyard and doing it again. So, pretty okay. And yeah, Tenarms, so I will say that I like Yawgwill a lot better in PO than I do in Tinker. And the real reason for that being that PO has more cheap or free artifacts. And the combo potential with Yawgwill is so much higher in PO than it is in Esper. Your Yawgwills in Esper tend to be value-oriented, as a general rule, whereas your Yawgwills in PO tend to be backbreaking. Just absolutely roundhouse kick to the mouth, game ending. So I guess in that regard, Tenarms, Chuck Norris probably also approves of not cutting Yawgmoth's will. Yes, that was a Chuck Norris joke in the year of our Lord 2023. So, I'm not sorry. Let's find out what our next opponent thinks of our Tinker for Bolas the Citadel plan. I'm hoping they are just as easy to concede to it as our last opponent, because basically my opponent was like, you cast Tinker, put Bolas the Citadel into play, literally cast a single spell off it, and I'll concede. Oh, hey, we're queued into the same opponent again. This is great. Yeah. I'm gonna keep this just because it's so close to being absolutely cracked in half. I agree with you. The thing is, in Tinker, I'm not really, like, recasting most of those spells isn't as meaningful as it is in PO. Like, I'm always a fan of recasting Ancestral Recall, don't get me wrong. Alright. Mana Vault, sure. It's not a thing that I particularly care about at this juncture. Hello, goodbye. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just gonna pass here. I lied. I am gonna fetch. I'm gonna crack, get an island, and play this Mana Crypt. Opponent having a double sphere hand means we were never playing around all of it, but I feel like having the opportunity to play through this one is important, even if it costs us a few points of life. Oh, I absolutely believe that. Like, and I'm not opposed to a value Yawgwill. I just don't think that it's always necessarily worth all of the shenanigans that you have to deal with. Sometimes there's just better cards I'd rather have in that slot in Esper. And that's for Esper specifically. Yes. One or coin flip. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Am I interested in playing this Black Lotus? I don't think so. That's fine. I'm gonna wait to see if they commit to making the thing first. Kind of really hoping they do. Okay. I do kind of want to see what they do here. Grafdigger's Cage, sure. Strip Mine, that sucks. Okay. We find a Lavinia. Alright, so how do we map this out, right? So we can play the island, we can play the Black Lotus, we can cast a Teferi, bounce this thing, draw another card. I'm just trying to figure out here if there's a Yawgmoth's Will line that does anything meaningful, and I think that the answer is no, but I think that I'm just gonna kind of accept that. Alright, so if I go ahead and jam this Teferi on the stack, it takes all my mana, we bounce this Sphere of Resistance, we can force it on the way back, that all seems fine. Actually, as it sits, they can't even play that. Definitely doing that. Blue, white, white. Bounce Sphere. Okay. Oh, I can't Yawgmoth right now anyway. They have a Grafdigger's Cage in play. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, apparently so. Lotus resolves. I'm not sure why opponent hasn't Ghost Quartered yet. The card is just Strip Mine at this present moment. Oh, yuck. ahead and play this top. Spin this top. Oh, yuck. Okay. Well, now we're both in Misery Wars. Which one of these things do you care about the most, opponent? This Teferi Time Raveler or this Sensei's Divining Top? Top. Reasonable. Lost our flip. I really just need to find... I just need to find a fetch land. We go fetch land, Yawgmoth's Will. Sorry, yeah, Teferi bounces Grafdigger's Cage, fetch land, Yawgmoth's Will. Get Lotus. Probably get our Teferi back. Okay. Lost our flip again. Not really interested in cashing this Teferi just yet. I think we can do better. I'm gonna plus Teferi again. Okay. Okay. On our coin flip. Found a Mystical Tutor. Okay. Bounce this. Okay. So what are we doing here? I just can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. Okay. Creatures can't enter from libraries. Okay. So I think our game plan here will be fetch an end step, mystical for how am I mysticaling for? Okay. Probably mystical for ancestral. Try to get some action going. Like at present, this just isn't like a... There's no real pressure. Both of us are just dying to mana rocks. Sensei stop, sure. Wasteland. Tracks. What can I vamp for here? Just gonna vamp for Tolarian Academy. Okay. Still dying to our mana crypt here. Play this Academy. I forgot to plus the Teferi shit. Okay. 6 mana. Fucking Mystic Forge, what? I mean, I guess. I just hate it. Okay. Go ahead and grab Outcome. Draw Outcome. That sucks. Okay. Plus... bounce all my stuff. Okay. What does this button do? Guess I'm just gonna start with an Ancestral. Oh, wow. What a conundrum. I mean, I think that whatever I'm doing, it involves casting these spells and trying to do something. I just don't know if it's going to pan out. I'm going to discard a card here. I think that the card I'm going to discard is going to end up being... I mean, I can't cast this Force of Will if I want to, so I'm just going to pitch it. Mm-hmm. They don't want the Ancient Tomb, that's fair. I have to fade one Crypt Flip. If I can fade one Crypt Flip here, I think we're good. I hate that. Yup. This is actually just turned off. Let's go. Alright. Now what do we do? I can bounce... My god, this is atrocious. I don't have the mana to do literally anything. I can't cast this to Fairy because I'm only on one land. I can't cast this Lavinia. I can cast a Time Walk to try to go deeper, but that doesn't really solve a problem right now. I'm gonna fire it off, but like, it doesn't really do anything. I just have to fade another Crypt Flip now. One other flip. Okay, so there's a Mox. Does that do anything? Not really. I can just dress down, try to... I think this game is just lost. Like, I need an answer to this Grafdigger's Cage that I don't have, and I need Tinker, and. So that does things. I guess we see if we can fade one more and just try to go ham. What a weird predicament. One has exiled the top card with Mystic Forge. There's an Urza's Saga. Okay, now that we've wasted all of our dress downs, let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. One other flip. That's the life we need right now. Okay. Mox. Soul Ring. Wow! Wow. Opponent should not have conceded there. We were still not in great shape, but I will absolutely take it. Alright. Fluster. Misstep, Probe. Narset, Citadel. I still don't love these last two cuts here. I feel like they had that game. They just like decided to give it up instead. Cut a top. Last time I cut Merchant Scroll, which I think I still like. hand does absolutely nothing. This hand also does nothing. This one will keep. Ship Opal. Ship Balance. Wasteland. Mock Sapphire, sure. Force of Will. I would love to find any random Mox here that is not named Mox Opal. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. We have a Sphinx. Hell yeah, let's go. Got to bully shops twice. That feels very good. We are now 2-0. No, I think that the chance that opponent was supposed to concede that first game is 0. Actual 0. Oh, that was a Mull of 5. That was a Mull of 5 that also had Force of Will and turn 1 Tinker. So, like, sometimes you just get to do the thing, right? Sometimes you just get to do the thing. Like, opponent had turn 1 play a sphere. Yeah, the Sapphire was everything. Like, that Sapphire was absolutely huge. Without that Sapphire, like, opponent can waste us, and then, like, there's a really reasonable chance that, like, we just flounder. That Sapphire was enormous. Poor opponent, losing to us twice in a row. And opponent was 1-0 in our first match. So they are now 1-2, and we are the reason. But pretty about that life. For anyone joining late, this is the 75 for the evening. I literally just ripped somebody's 5th place prelim list because I was like, yep, looks like PO has a bunch of cool stuff. And it has 2 Mystic Remoras in the sideboard, which I realized after the fact. But I'm also about. I do love a good fish. All right. So we just need 3 more of those, right? That's the deal? 3 more? Trophy tonight? I don't know about all you, but I'm feeling a trophy tonight. Let's see if we can make this happen. Also, queues are really quiet tonight. Not quite sure what that's about, but queues are particularly quiet tonight. Not only did we queue into the same person twice, but each time it took like 3 minutes or something. But again, I do appreciate everyone hanging out. If you like what you see here, and you have not already, please find the appropriate like, follow, subscribe buttons. All of your support is greatly appreciated. We have found Dancing Jesus. Keep. Friends, we found another PO. We're doing it again. Boo! What? Why? That's lame. I guess. I'm just gonna pass here. Currently have 9 cards in hand. Was definitely supposed to play some number of these. Mox, yes. I will not pay 4 for Mana Vault. Hold up. I think we can do both. This is so good. Always yield to Monk. Cool. Great. Perfect. I love my life. Let's go! Alright, well that was a hot one. Opponent appears to be on Bug, or some sort of Deathrite Shaman pile. As such, what am I interested in? Not Vampiric Tutor, not Mystical Tutor. Pick up this Fluster, grab Sphinx of the Steel Wind, cut a Divining Top, get a Plow? That seems reasonable. Like, some of the stuff seems okay. Like, Force Negation's fine. Remora's fine. But, like, I think this is actually just it. This has a Force. It makes a turn 2 Narset. Opponent is Oath of Druids. Got it. Okay. Boseiju. Forbidden Orchard, okay. Preordain is fine. We're just gonna slam this Narset. I have found an Ancestral. All right. This is a different party than what we expected. Mox Ruby. Fire this Ancestral. Okay. Dress down is going to be pretty incredible. You're not wrong. I'm trying to decide if I'm holding the dress down for now. I kind of want to fire this PO. I'm not going to lie to you. Under, claim my Mox. Okay. Yeah, Denhams, I got a little greedy. Pitch Lavinia. I have become a Traxid. Potentially. Another Atraxa, Lotus, Force of Vigor, Fluster, Oath, Show and Tell. This deck seems kind of hot. Mox Jet, sure. I hate that. Okay. What do we got? Vamp and upkeep. Vamp. Okay. Another Atraxa. That's so many cards. You have a Citadel. Okay. Well, the good news is I guess I'm going to see most of opponent's deck. 10 cards in hand. You have a probe, yep. Getting attacked for 7. Down to 15. Blue, blue, black. Narset, sure. Narset to 3. Reveal Mox Pearl. Sure. One has to discard 2 cards. They did force that. There's another force, okay. Cool. Have they hit their reshuffle yet? I'm not seeing the reshuffle effect. Okay, now what? It kind of feels like they might. Underground Sea. I have this Flusterstorm. Try to clock this Narset. Take down my Narset. Okay. Soul Ring, DT, 1 mana floating. I can try to Tinker? Okay. I did not cut Citadel, because I planned for Bug. Yeah. Okay, so we can make our attacks DT for any piece of artifact mana, basically, and then just start POing over and over again. Sure, sure. I like this. Please attack the Narset Partner Avails. Yep. DT. Go grab my Mana Crypts. Cast my Mana Crypts. Blue, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Sick. This. Remove their idiots. Time Walk. Narset. Tick down. Grab a Force of Will, I suppose. Spin the top. Wow! Well, alright. That was a hot one. Let's go. We're running into all of the components that concede early tonight, so sure enough, there we go. There's another one of the books. We are 3-0, friends. Apologies. A friend of mine was asking me where I... Yeah, no kidding, Dead Arms. Yeah, like, I have never found opponents that are just like, yeah, whatever, I'm done. Like, I usually queue into, like, Absorbent 3 times, who's like, no, we're doing this, damn it. And I love them for it. Absorbent 3 is delightful people. Absorbent 3, if you ever randomly stumble across this on the internet, just know that we love you here. We stand for Absorbent 3. Okay, I'm gonna keep. This is a wild one, friends. This is a wild one. But this hand does a lot of really cool things. Chancellor of the Annex. Okay. That's annoying, but probably okay. Flooded Strand, get Island. Cast Crypts. Pay for this. Pay for Mana Vaults. Cast Black Lotus. Okay. Opponent is assuredly on White Initiative, and they are on the Chancellor of the Annex build of White Initiative. Not a thing that I particularly care about. I will set a stop in my upkeep here. Okay. Get me a Ballista Citadel. That seems about right. That seems about right. Okay. Now, fingers crossed and praying that we don't end up with an Archon in play too. Archon. Oh, baby, I don't care. Let's go. That's not the one we care about at all. Let's go. Only thinking long and hard about all of the random things that they could name. Ancestral, sure. Take 2 off this Thalia. I will not. Go to my draw step. Okay. Holy wow. This. Draw the Tundra? No? Okay. Snapcaster doesn't currently do anything, so I'm just gonna fetch. Tundra. Mox Sapphire. Yikes. You have strip mined me. I don't think that was a really meaningful thing to do with your mana, but okay. Take 5, go to 8. One, 2, 3, 4? Sure. Okay. So what I can do here is play Tolarian Academy. Float off Academy. Float. Outcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Come off the top. There's another outcome that we can't cast. Mana Vaults. Choose 2 of the lands I control. I will choose Tolarian Academy and Tundra. Choose 3 cards in my hand. Dress Down, PO, Dogwell? We did better than dress down to turn off the Thalia. We said we blow it up. Gone forever. Goodbye. Two, three, four. Yes. Draw PO. Oh. Cancel. Blue. Fire RPO, draw a bunch of cards. Okay. Mentor. Opal. Top. Time Walk? I'm going to discard Lavinia. Let's go! Alright. Alright, things we can get out of our life. Flusterstorm. Narset. Things I want include Plow. Citadel's harder. Take Fragmentize. Like, the Force of Negations are okay, but not incredible. Tabernacle is, like, also annoying, but, like, not... Mental Misstep can go. Let's get the basic planes in here. I think we'll just run that. Yeah. I think our game plan here is force their things. They're on 5. They did reveal Chancellor. Okay, so here's where this is weird. I know there is a Chancellor trigger. I need to clear this Chancellor trigger, and in doing so, I am going to Force of Will on this Chrome Mox so that I can clear the Chancellor trigger to set up to do what I actually need to do the rest of this game. So, this looks weird, but I think it's actually correct. No. That's even better because we can mask the lands. I don't think I need to mask the land. I think I'm just going to run it. I could just balance, make them lose a land. This is actually mildly appealing. So here's what we're going to do. I play the top deck war better than they do. I can just like rip an Ancestral and Ancestral me and we're fine. That's annoying, but okay. That doesn't do anything. Awesome. That's a strip mine. I have a Tinker, so I can actually use this Force of Will if I have to. Right now I don't have to. That's great. That's even better. I don't have to pitch the Tinker. Lotus is fine. Okay. Lotus Pass is very good for me. Annoying. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, that Tellurian Academy is not fantastic there. I could have used a fetch. So I can at least insulate myself a little from this strip. I need more fast mana before the Academy's actually good. Not much, but I'm gonna force this. I just hate it. That will be bait. I want them to use this strip mine on me. Ancient Tomb, sure. White Plume, yeah, Dungeoneer. Need fast mana. Not fast mana, but we answered the pressure, so that's good. Opponent's Cries, that's so good for us. Like, I literally just need any Mox. Any Mox not named Mox Opal, again, but... Basic Plains, yup. Strip Line's fine. Okay, that's annoying. This transfer sucks. Peacekeeper, sure. Peacekeeper easy mode names this Tinker. It's not close. Weird, huh? Who would have ever thunk it? Yeah, so this is the problem now. This Trinisphere is going to make it so we can't actually cast our spells that we need to cast. Like, this Mana Vault would have been incredible. Until... So... I will play a little longer, but I think this game's pretty well lost. That definitely feels worse. Name Wizard. Why are we naming Wizard? Do we have another Aven Mind Sensor? Okay, fine. Alright, now, I think we're just trying to turbo now. Do I want Sphinx as a fallback? Question mark? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna run this. Basic. Lavinia. Mana Vaults. This is going to slow things down a whole lot for them. Sure. Go ahead and Lavinia my way in there. Sure. White Plume? White Plume or Peacekeeper? Okay. Goodbye. I could PO for 2 here, picking up my Lavinia. I don't know if that's a thing that's actually worth doing. I'm just gonna pass for now. This is another White Plume adventure. This is a Peacekeeper. I think I am going to PO now. You tell me what we're doing, homie. Opponent names Force of Will. Okay, there's Mox. Lotus. Sure, there's all their fast mana. I've made a grave error. That's a Dungeoneer. Force of Will cost 2 and... yeah, okay. That sucks. I have made a grave judgment error. Okay. I will play Lavinia. I do, however, feel as though this game may already be out of my control. Okay. We're making an idiot very large. Got it. Yeah. I agree. Archon's a pretty... oh, we're... what? That feels wrong, but okay. I mean, I would kind of rather we don't. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I'd kind of rather we don't. Yeah. See if opponent can correctly identify the card that gets us out of the situation. The answer, friends, is Tinker. Outcome. Okay, that's not terrible. Outcome also does things. Hmm. I can survive here, but it's not great. Go to 1. It's another Dungeoneer. That's bad. Not really sure why you didn't play that pre-combat, but okay. Yikes. Well, I suppose no trophy tonight, friends, but we tried real hard. We are 3-1 now. This has still been a pretty hot run. That one felt close. I don't know. The Chancellor of the Annex have made that matchup like a little more odd and weird. Because you have to think about, okay, if they have Chancellor, is it cool that their stuff just resolves? Like, you have to play more to your own game plan. And, like, our game plan's pretty good, but so is opponents. Again, I really appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. So many ways you can choose to spend your Wednesday evening. I am grateful you have chosen to hang out with me. Again, for anyone joining late, I see some new names out there. We are playing Sagaless Esper PO. We are currently 3-1. We have beat Workshops twice. We beat Oath once. And we have lost to White Initiative in a full 3. Let's see if we can go ahead and turn this into a sweet, sweet 4-1. So I will be back again on Friday, probably about 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be playing some Legacy that day. I might try out that Atraxa Show and Tell pile that we ran into. Everyone seems to think that card is the real deal. I'm not sold on it in Show and Tell specifically, as far as Legacy is concerned, but I'm willing to try it and be proven wrong. So I think that's probably what we're going to play on Friday. And then next week's schedule is likely going to look a little odd as well. I am off work on Monday due to the holiday. So we will likely be going live earlier Friday afternoon, or earlier Monday afternoon. Feel free to stay tuned to Twitter and the various social media things that I exist on, and I will make the full announcement likely sometime Sunday. So stay tuned for that. But right now, all we need to do is smash one more opponent into the dirt, get ourselves some chests, and go about our business. Oh. Anybody have any exceptionally amazing plans for the weekend? Or even totally normal things? Doing normal things is cool too. Alright. Oh, let's see if we can get one more opponent here in the next few minutes and fire this off and call it a day. Been quite a long day here, and I am ready for some sleep. Alright, we have queued into our last opponent all over again. This is an easy mulligan. This is also a mulligan. Opponent is also 3-1. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to ship Fluster and probably PO. Chancellor of the Annex, you say? Okay, well, I hate that for me. Yes, please. Chromox resolves. Lotus. Turn 1, Seasoned Dungeoneer. Okay. That's right where we don't want it. That's so good. I can balance here. I lose a land. I lose a land. I like that. Opponent discards 2 cards, sacrifices their Seasoned Dungeoneer. Citadel in hand is not the life we're trying to live, friends. I'm pretty upset about that, actually. Discards 2 Solitudes, sure. There's definitely a world we could have talked about where we fired off the Mystical first just to make them discard an extra card. Okay. Mox, sure. Archon's in. Just a Mystical for Ancestral. Yeah, that was not fantastic. This card is just dead. Okay. Yuck. Sure. And a white plume, okay. This is getting actively worse for us. That's a lot of pressure. We're gonna die so quickly here. I mean, I know what I'm doing if I'm opponent here, but... Yeah. That's the one. That hurts so bad. Go to 8. There's like no reasonable way I can come back from this, right? Peace key, yeah, okay. Alright, plow, fragmentize, planes. I think I just want this Sphinx. I think it's just better than Citadel the vast majority of the time. Maybe I want both on the play. I'm gonna cut Flusters. Narset seems like it doesn't do anything. Teferi's fine. Mental Misstep, not very good. I guess we'll cut Probe and Kind. Sure. I think I do want both of these. But not... I don't want either one in my opener. Why? Ship Yogwill. Ship Balance. Done. Okay. Mox resolves. Mana crypt, sure. Uh-huh. That's only a billion mana on turn 1. Oh, are they on the red splash? Chromox, sure. Six mana. Okay. Okay. This is beatable. Grab another Tundra here. Cast this top. Bye. One more mana, then we go ahead and tinker. Okay. Okay. We get trapped here. We take 5. We go to 13. Okay, the 1-1 flip, lost another. Hate that for me. Please draw Tolarian Academy. Not Tolarian Academy. Yeah. Their Wastelands and Strip Mines have been savage, but that's like why you play them. They're also just... Oh, come on. That's annoying, but okay. Okay. This throne is very bad for us. White Plume, Peacekeeper, Archon, Chancellor. Yeah, that seems right. We are so dead so quickly. Cool. This Ancestral Recall costs 3 mana. We take 10 here. Go to 1. There just isn't a series of draws that wins us this game? Yikes. Cool. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, alright. What a sad finish. We queue into the same player on initiative twice, lose them twice. I do think that matchup is winnable. I think that we had some unlucky mulligans. Opponents' draws were particularly hot. Multiple Chancellor starts is pretty atrocious for us. But it is what it is. These things happen sometimes. But the important thing is, on this channel we have a rule. We win chests, we open chests. So, I do appreciate everyone for hanging out. So many ways you could choose to spend your Wednesday evening. I'm grateful you chose to hang out with me. I will be back again Friday afternoon with some Legacy. And let's see if this makes everything worth it. Well, that one's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a pretty good one. And then a Lurking Green Dragon. Yep, pretty sure that's absolutely unplayable. However, Exploration will take. That's a good one. Again, I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. We will see you again on Friday playing some Legacy. Cheers, everyone. Have a great night.